Hello friends and welcome back to my channel Teachers Neha. This is our second video in the series of topic integers. The first video we talked about the introduction of integers. The link of that video you will find in the description box of this video, and I'm going to take this video further with the concept explanation of addition of integers. Now when I will say addition of integers is of three types. Type 1 when both the integers are positive, type 2 when one integer is positive but another integer is negative, and type 3 is when both the integers are negative. So there are three different rules for addition of these three different types of integers. In this video, we are going to see step by step those three rules for addition of integers. We'll first start with the simplest of all, that is addition of both positive integers, because this is something you have been learning previously as well. That's simple addition. Supposingly if I give you an integer 7 plus 5, addition is 12. So there is no such rule as such. The rule is if both integers are positive, you just add them and the resultant, the answer is also a positive numbers. So here I am not going to waste a lot of time giving more examples. Let's quickly move forward. If both integers are negative, now I will take the same numbers but I will put them a reverse sign. Now there is negative 7 plus negative 5. What will you do in such case when both the integers are negative? You can alternatively also write them as negative 7, negative 5. Because when a positive sign and a negative sign comes next to each other, it becomes negative. The resultant is negative. That's why negative 7 plus negative 5 becomes negative 7, negative 5. And in that case also, you add the integers and give negative sign to it. So answer will be 12 but with a negative sign. Now we will see the same numbers, but in this case one integer will be positive and the other one will be negative. Supposingly if I take it's negative 7 plus 5. So here 7 is negative but 5 is positive. What happens in this case is when one integer is positive and one integer is negative, you have to subtract both the integers. Okay, subtract the way you normally subtract. You always subtract a smaller number from a bigger number. So here I will subtract 5 from 7. After subtraction, I will get answer as 2. But while we give the final sign to the resultant number, final sign to the answer, what we have to do is we have to give the sign of the greater number. So amongst 7 and 5, 7 has a greater face value. That's why the answer for negative 7 plus 5 is minus 2. Now let's reverse the number. What I will do is I will write 7 as positive plus negative 5. Now over here you are adding negative 5 to a positive number 7. What will you do in this case? In this case also you will subtract the two number. The answer is 2, and obviously 7 has a greater face value and 7 is a positive number. That's why the resultant will also have a positive sign. Now we are going to focus on subtraction of integers. Again, there will be three different criteria while subtracting as well. When both the integers that we are subtracting are positive, both the integers that we are subtracting are negative, and the integers that we are subtracting, out of that one will be positive and one will be negative. So we'll take one example each and we will explore and learn the rules for subtraction of integers. To begin with, if both the integers are positive, I take an example of 8 minus 3. Over here 8 is also positive, 3 is also positive. So as usual when we carry out our normal subtraction, I'll carry out a subtraction 8 minus 3. My answer is 5. What if the numbers are reversed? It is 3 minus 8. Again, in this case, when we are subtracting a greater number from a smaller number, what we have to do is we have to first subtract. So I'll subtract 8 minus 3. I'll get the answer 5. But since the greater number over here is 8, which is having a negative sign next to it, my answer will be negative. Moving to the numbers which are both negative. So I'm subtracting negative 3 over here from negative 8. Here we have to be little careful. You can see over here there are two negative signs that are next to each other. When such two negative signs next to each other comes, they become positive. So over here minus 8 will remain as it is, but these two negative signs next to each other will become positive and it will be negative 8 positive 3. Now you remember when we were adding the integers, we had seen when one integer is positive and one integer is negative, what we have to do in that case? The same thing over here, subtract and give greater number sign. So I subtract 8 and 3, I get 5, and since 8 is a greater number, the resultant answer will have a negative sign. Moving next to the integers example in which one integer is positive and the another integer is negative. If I take the example negative 8 minus positive 3. Over here the two numbers are negative 8, negative 3. Remember adding two negative integers? The same thing you will do over here. You will add these two numbers and you will give a negative sign. What if the numbers are reversed? In that case, it is positive 8 minus negative 3. 8, our first integer is positive. 3, our second integer is negative. In that case, again as I told you like this, when two negative sign comes next to each other, they become positive. So this will result into 8 plus 3, and these are two simple positive numbers. We add them together and my resultant answer is 11. Overall, we will summarize the rules for addition and subtraction of integers into two main statements that will help you to memorize the rules. First is, if the signs are same, the mathematical operation that you will do with the integers is just add them plain and keep the sign whatever the sign the number had. And if the signs are different, subtract the two integers and the resultant will always have a sign of a greater number. These are the only main two rules which are applicable to all sort of integers example. We'll take two more examples to summarize these both statements. Same signs. If I say 10 plus 20, both are same signs, both positive. Answer is 30. Answer will also have a positive sign. If both signs are negative, again, as I told you, add the numbers and the answer will also have a negative sign. So always when the sign between the two integers, when the both integers have a same sign, you add them. And when the signs are different, it is 10 minus 20. This 10 is having a positive sign, 20 is a negative sign. You subtract them and you give a sign of a greater number. 20 minus 10, the answer is 10. The sign of the greater number, negative sign. Resultant will also have a negative sign. If I take negative 35, positive 30, two different integers, two different signs. Two different signs means always subtract and give the sign of the greater number. So on subtraction of 35 and 30, I get 5. 35 is bigger, so my answer will be negative 5. Today we had a look at the rules of integers, addition and subtraction. I hope you liked this video and you find this video very helpful to understand the rules of integers, addition, subtraction. In another video now, we will be learning the rules for multiplication and division for integers. Okay, so till then, Stay tuned to my channel, and if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, don't forget to subscribe it. And one more important thing, don't forget to give your comments on my video. It's a reflection about your opinion about my video. So don't forget to do that. I am eagerly waiting for your beautiful comments on my video. Till then, bye bye.